Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Michael A. Taylor.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
About to get started here, and our pitcher tonight, Luis Ortiz.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Ready to go now? Here's Nico Horner. And the pitch. And that one a little below the knees. And that's how this game gets started. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And another ball.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Hayes slings it across. One out in the top of the first. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Christopher Morel.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. No swing, he held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Way inside, gets out of the way. The wind and the pitch. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the right-hander deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The pitch. And they'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's too high, ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. On a line, base hit. Happ on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 1 out with 2 aboard, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and deals. Line, and that's a base hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Cubs. To third, tag, got him.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder, knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Ortiz picks to first. Bellinger dives back. In the dirt. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So they get 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, and no one left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cubs 1 and the Pirates coming up. Back here with my pal Siggy. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. What do we have on him?
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Key Brian Hayes stands in now and watches strike 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And the righty deals. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Man at second.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. And that's outside. Going to count 1-2. In the air out towards right center. Bellinger sizing it up. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ryan.
There's a Pirates lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Rowdy Tellez.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
Ryan Reynolds here. That one ripped, but foul. The Cubs leading by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Righty to the plate. Swing, and he breaks his back. In plenty of time to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And there's a ball. Two outs. And that's outside.
2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The pitch. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Hayes on third with 2 out. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one hammered. It's a bomb. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 7th home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. That's way outside. Ball 1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
That misses. 2-0. Tyon maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
2 out, space is empty. A little bit high. And now 3-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Cannonball coming. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Top of the second, so up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Ortiz back to work. That's towards center. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 5.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's Yan Gomes. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Ball 1 there. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
That one way outside. 2-1. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly.
Oh, diving stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Matt Mervis. And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball 1. The Pirates up by a run here at the top of the second. That one drifts inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
That misses. And now 3-0. Jamison Taillon on deck for the Cubs. That's in there. And the count is 3-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Cubs tie it up. It's 2-2, and he's got a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now, Jamison Taillon. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Mervis on at second with 2 down. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom half of inning number 2 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor. With the right-hander back to work. And a foul ball. Sliced hard but foul. And that's
the ball.
outside.
It's a good take.
Here comes a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind to the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
On a bounce right side. Corner. Gets the catcher by a step.
Batting in, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And that's downstairs and outside. Tied up here in the early going. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. One, two now. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a pitch. Got it by him for the K. Bucks go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. And here comes Horner, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ground ball scooped up. Brian Hayes to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. The walk and a run scored his first time.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
One down, base is empty. On the ground. And foul ball. And the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Ball.
Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Seiya Suzuki will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 0-2.
1-2.
Squirts away a little bit. To second, and he's out.
You know, dude, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
And he deals.
2-2.
Popped up. Under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the third. All even at 2 apiece. As we go to the last of the third. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Luis Ortiz. The right-hander back to work. And that one lifted in the air center field. Bellinger coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 13.
So the lineup flips over. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. Double the lead off the bottom of the first. Ball one, no strikes.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 out.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Now fly ball to right center. Suzuki has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Back here at PNC Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Cody Bellinger. The wind to kick the pitch. Fastball for a strike. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer the senior year. Next one is off the plate. And the count 1-2. Pop up here, third base side, sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting.
So up next, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That clips the corner.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And a swing and a miss. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Just misses with that one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Cubs are down quietly, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. The pitch. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting.
O'Neal Cruz now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Ball one low. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Morel hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
First baseman, number 44.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Ground ball right side. Corner. Sends it to first. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Score remains 2-2. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And the pitch. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Johan Oviedo getting loose out there. Falter, the lefty, warming up as well. And a pitch. Out to short. Cruz. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
Matt Mervis, the next Cub to hit. Doubled in his first AB. That one not close. Ball one. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. And fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one just missing inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. 3-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the pitcher, Jameson Taillon. Grounded out his first time up. Popped up. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that bunted towards third. Hayes. Off balance throw in time. 1 away here in the 5th.
The batter, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. At the plate, Nico Horner. First offering, and it just misses.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Man at second. And that's just foul. The 1-1. Late with the swing there.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Way inside, and that hit him.
I think he's getting hit whether he tries to get out of the way or not. That just seemed to be tracking him out of the pitcher's hand.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki, 1 for 2. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Kicks and deals. And another ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Slice the other way and foul. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. Out of here. He powers that one out of here. 3rd home run of the season, and they add on. It's 6-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Luis Ortiz done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Johan Oviedo gets the call from the pen.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. That one's in there. Strike 1. Four runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Hayes makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
Taya back to work.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the 1st, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. That one down the line. This looks like extra bases. Taylor races for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to him, Andy Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that's in the dirt. 1-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Suzuki makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now back, second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
And here is Nick Gonzalez. Went down on strikes his first time through.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Fastball for a strike. The Pirates down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball.
2-2.
Way outside, and the count's full. Drive, base hit. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's 6-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they'll get some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, number 19.
He's got a little pop in his bat, Billy. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
First pitch misses. Gonzalez at first, one gone. Next one misses, and it's 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
The 2-1. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
And there's a foul ball. One out and a runner at second here in game one of this 3-game set. This one in the air. Horner makes the grab for the second out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Man on second, 2 down. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Not even close there. And the count 1-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's a base hit. Around third. Throw is off the line, and he scores. And it's 6-4. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew McCutchen. Bounce to third. Morel. They get the force, and that is the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 6 and the Buccos 4. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Colin Holderman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Out towards left center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Christopher Morel.
Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Ryan Barucki loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Two no's the count.
Curveball drops in there. Fastball for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Hard hit left side. Throw over to Tellez. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yan Gomes. Gomes, a former All-Star, 36 years old, and he's a native of Brazil. Right through there for a strike. Ripped on a line, and there's a hit, and that extends the inning.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. There's a strike. Two outs. Foul ball. At the belt and fires. And ball 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. The relay. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Man at second here with 2 away. Jamison Taillon, the next Cub to hit. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taylor should have this one. Corrals it. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 7-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's going to be Brian Reynolds. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
That missed. That's a
that
ball.
one missed.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And misses inside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. preparing to come on if needed. Merriweather, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And the righty deals.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Little chopper rolls foul.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Kicks and fires. Line to left. Fair ball. Reynolds rounds second, heads for third. And that's a double. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe.
The pitcher on here, Drew Smiley.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Rowdy Tellez, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Man at second. And a foul ball. The pitch. And that's too high. And now the lefty. And a foul ball. The Cubbies leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Out to short. Throws to first in time.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Up next for the Pirates, Michael A. Taylor. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Cruz at second with 2 down. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Pirates leave 1, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Bailey Falter.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Nico Horner getting ready to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's through there for a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Got him looking. 1 gone here.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Ian Happ digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Next offering is in for a strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. The 1-2. He goes down looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They hold a 7-4 lead. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now at the plate, Andy Rodriguez. Smiley back to work. Foul ball there. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Mervis steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
The second baseman.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. That clips the corner. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Next pitch misses way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And here it comes.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gomes to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Liover Peguero looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And there's the strike. The Pirates trailing by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Morel drifts towards it. That is the inning. New pitcher on now, Ryan Borucki. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Ryan Borucki.
Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 3.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes a pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. That's a little bit low.
2-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering is downstairs. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track. Back to feeling more.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, we got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
Kicks and deals. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. And they add a couple more. It's 9-4.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Yan Gomes, the next Cub to hit. And that one pulled foul. Up the middle. Cruz on to first. And Gomes is retired.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Mervis.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Mervis, the next Cub to hit. 3 for 3, and he's come up with 3 doubles.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And the first offering is not close. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one high in the air to left center. Reynolds trying to get there. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Cubs had 2 on this homer. It's now 9-4. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. The lefty fires. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-0. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. appears to be getting loose. Merriweather also getting ready. The wind and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And forget it. His 4th home run of the season. And they cut into the lead. It's 9-5. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now, Andrew McCutchen.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Rips one to right. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. In the air out to center. Horner on his way over. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
And now here is O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Man at second. He swings and fouls one off. And the pitch.
Ball.
The shortstop
2-2.
takes the ball. The Pirates down by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The pitch. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two now. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Rowdy Tellez, the next to hit. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Fouled off to the right. Man on second, 2 down. Good eye right there.
1-2.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bucks draw a bit closer on this long ball. It's now 9-5. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Nick Madrigal.
Well, looking for a little insurance here to start the 9th, Boog.
As the lefty gets to work. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a pinch hit double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1. The pitch. Good eye in that spot. Madrigal leads off second with nobody out.
No, that's a foul ball.
Kicks and fires. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2.
Swing and a base hit around third. Fires it to the plate, but it's offline. And the lead is up to 5.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man at first. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen, Jose Hernandez loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here at the top of the 9th. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in there. And a pitch. And a good eye there. And a pitch. In the air, right field. McCutchen snags it on the run. Pittsburgh doesn't often get enough praise as a baseball town, but you think of all the greats who have been Pirates, like Honus Wagner, Willie Stargell, Roberto Clemente. It's pretty amazing. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
And talking about that Pittsburgh history, Boog, don't forget the great Negro leaguers of the Pittsburgh Crawfords and Homestead Grays. Satchel Paige, Josh Gibson, Cool Papa Bell, Oscar Charleston, Buck Leonard. The list just goes on and on.
In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
That's down and in. Two outs. Wouldn't chase that time. Taps softly to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Mark Leiter Jr.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So digging in, Michael A. Taylor. And he deals. And a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Slice down the right side. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
Right side, hard hit. Corner over to first. And they're down to their last out.
Now back, second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Now a chance for Nick Gonzalez. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
1 ball, no
2 down,
strike.
nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Leiter is just 1 strike away. Just off the outside corner. And the count is even 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series. And your final 10-5. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They